I don't even know what to say now. I got an intro. It said it all for me. I don't have to go. Oh, it's live, and I'm in Concan, Texas, and all that stuff. How you like that? I want you to make sure that you go out and you buy some of those products from our sponsors. I really do appreciate their sponsorship. Of course, they're not giving me any money. They're just showing me love and admiration, maybe. It's good to see everybody. I'm looking over here in the chat, and I see some familiar faces. I sure do appreciate you coming back, and you are welcome. If you're new here, you should ring that bell, and if you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. Oh, and subscribe too. Yeah, do that. Subscribe, ring the bell, because you don't want to miss one. I'm all messed up. I'm normally got a stick, and now my stick's broke because I got an intro. But anyway, we're going to have a good show tonight. How did the Texas winter storm affect the campgrounds here in Texas? Now, I don't have a report from a whole bunch of campgrounds, but I do know in and around the area, I've talked to a few people about their damages, and I wanted to talk a little bit about ours as well. You know, campgrounds in Texas just aren't really set up for cold weather, nor is Texas, because not supposed to happen. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. This week, we're going to chew some fat and talk a little bit here in the chat and see how everybody's doing. WorkAmper news, jobs, and gate guard information. I got some really good information again with gate guarding and WorkAmping. It's looking pretty good too. We'll close out the show with a few jokes. I might even have that Caribou Dave come in here and we can swap a few jokes together. You know, if you got jokes and you'd like to hear them told on the show, you should email them to me, and I'll see if we can work them into the show and poke fun at each other a little bit. Word of the day, crosswinds. Keep that in mind. This week at the campground is spring break. I don't understand it. I don't even think they're going back to school. So if they're not going to school, why do they need a spring break? That doesn't make sense to me. I didn't even think everybody was going back to school. I mean, they're doing it by computer, but that's not the same. Anyway, moving right along. Let me go over here to the chat and see who's here. I know Caribou Dave's here. He was driving. He left Florida, and he's up in Alabama now. And I'm not sure where he ended up, but he did say that he made his trip, and it was he made it safely. Compass Rhodes is here. Thank you for coming by. Compass Rhodes and I, we've missed each other. At one point, we were in the same campground and didn't know it, and never got to see each other. But we'll catch up to you one of these days. We'll visit for a while, have a little meetup or something. Happy Place Camping is here. I sure do appreciate that, and I appreciate you moderating for me. Happy Place Camping came in to my last video and made a comment, said that she was surprised that I did an interview and it was two people that weren't Steve Turtle or one of his personalities. I thought that was funny. B Bear's here. Hello, how are you, young lady? It's nice to see you all the way from Oregon. Rowdy one. Ozzy and Harriet. Hey, so I was trying that new intro, something different, but I based that off of a show. If you let me know if you think you know what show that's off of, put it down in the chat. I'd like to see if someone could guess. I thought it was cute. Oh my goodness. Dreaming Out Loud RVing. How you doing, Paul and Megan? It's good to see you guys here. I sure do appreciate it. Got out of work just in time for a turtle show. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. RV on the Wayside. That's what's that guy's name? Donovan. Yeah, that's Donovan. I think he might be here in the show just a little bit later. Mellow Nomadic Adventures. How you doing, Marshall? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I sure do appreciate it. You're an awesome guy. I don't know if you've been over to Mellow Nomadic uh, Adventures live stream, but it plays a guitar, a little guitar. Pretty interesting. Interesting guy. Pretty good live show, live stream too. You should get over and check him out. B Bear, so you didn't see the intro, or were you just late, or just it didn't play? I don't know. For all I know, the screen was black for the whole time. I'm frustrated with this whole connectivity thing. We're going to have a live stream. You guys all got to come down here to Camp Riverview, and we're going to do it right out front on a picnic table. Just be done with it. And Dreaming Out Loud RVing says that Pebbles says hello. Hello, Pebbles. Mike Nelson, we start work camping Fancy Gap, Virginia soon. Well, congratulations. That is awesome. Fancy Gap, Virginia. I don't know where that's at, but it sounds fun. You're going to have to come on the show and tell us all about your work camping experiences one of these days. I think that would be fun. Very interesting. Did anyone see an intro? I don't know if they saw it or not. I saw it. Rowdy One says, I dream a genie. Nope, not I dream a genie. Uh-oh, nursing our travel bug. How you doing, Bill, Natasha? Joe Van, I'm sorry you missed the intro, and I think you're new to the show. I sure do appreciate you coming by. Stick around till we do the shout-outs. It'll be fun. Compass Road says they're in Destin for a week or so. We thought we saw you on the beach today, but unfortunately it was a sea turtle. Yeah, I get that all the time. And turtles everywhere. They look familiar. Con Travel Vlog. Hello, everyone. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. If you haven't been over to see Con Travel Vlog, you got to go over there and see. He does these special effects, and they're really, really cool. And I know from what little I've done that it takes a lot of work to get those into your video, but pretty awesome, and some decent cinematic videos as well. B Bear says nope, she didn't see it. Desert Adventure in Arizona, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Commercials were playing with the intro. Can we watch it again in full? Yeah, later. You have to watch it later. Maybe I should make that whole timing thing longer. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll get it going. I might have to do like RV on the Wayside. Come in and talk about the show and then do the intro. Maybe that'd be better. No, it's not I Love Lucy. Van Life with Gina Payne. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing, girl? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. It's a Good Life with Dora and Ed. They say they're stuck in Galveston for a bit. That's not a terrible place to be stuck. That's better than being stuck in Midland. Oh my goodness, that was dead air. Sorry about that. I was reading. Avenger RV Adventure. How you doing, Steve? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Oh my goodness, Uncle Lisa's production is here. All right, all you Muppets, you're gonna have to run and hide because he's on patrol. AFK Days. Good evening. It's good to see you. Oh. And John Pulowski, hey, are you at the campground?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
Jill says hi, John. It's good to see you. John is a regular at Millbridge Village Camp Resort in Bronx, Pennsylvania. We were out there, and a really good friend. Good people. It's got a wonderful family. Camper, let's see. Rowdy One says Camper Life and I are planning on being on the show at the same time in a few weeks. You okay with that? I don't know. I'm a little scared, but I think it would be a hoot. We were just talking, Donovan and I were just talking about that, Rowdy. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. Okay. All right, I got to get down here and get done. Y'all stop talking. Nah, that's all right. Keep chatting. I got a story I want to tell you. You know how I like my stories. 3 rabbits lived together. One named Foot, the second one named Foot Foot, and the third one named Foot Foot Foot. One day, Foot was feeling quite ill. So Foot Foot and Foot 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 took Foot to the doctor. And the doctor gave Foot a very good examination and and told Foot Foot and Foot Foot Foot, I'm afraid I cannot do very much for your friend. He is very sick and more than likely will die. Sure enough, only after a week, Foot died. Well, Foot Foot and Foot 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 were very upset and sad because of the death of their friend. So then, about a month later, Foot Foot woke up and told Foot Foot Foot, I feel very sick. So Foot 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 packed up Foot Foot and took Foot Foot to another doctor and told Foot Foot, we're going to try a better doctor because the last doctor didn't do so well with Foot. So Foot Foot was happy about that. Well, the doctor gave Foot Foot a very good examination and said, I am sorry, but Foot Foot is not doing very well, and I don't think I can do anything for him. Well, Foot 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 got hysterical, and he said, please, doctor, please save Foot Foot. We already have a foot in the grave. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I didn't hear anybody laugh, but I thought it was funny. All right, so there. So I guess Caribou Dave, he's traveling, and he was headed towards Alabama or wherever he's going. He's on his way back to Ohio, and to some undisclosed location in Ohio. And he said he had some pretty bad crosswinds. You know, in a camper, when you're driving along, you go over some of these taller bridges. The crosswinds can be really hectic, a little scary at times, especially when the roads are slippery. Anyway, Foot Foot, Foot Foot, and Foot Foot Foot. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Started today. I work on the weekend. No, it's not Dick Van Dyke Show. No, RV on the Wayside is not Dick Van Dyke. But you're close. Same time frame. Oh, it's good to see everybody. I'm telling you what, I'm excited to be here. All right, let's talk a little bit about this Texas storm, because it's a pretty good storm. I'm sorry, I'm all distracted. I was reading the comment. B Bear has a rabbit, and she said, and the rabbit's name is Pippi. She said that the Pippi says that wasn't funny, and she wants to know who those doctors are, so she doesn't visit them. That's a good idea. I wouldn't visit that doctor either. And you know, the story goes that we're going to pick a better doctor. So did they pick a discount doctor the first time around? You know, did they just walk into some pharmacy and say, hey, could somebody check my foot? Who knows? New Horizons, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate that. All right, let's get down to this Texas storm. It happened about a month ago, February 13th, somewhere 13th to the 17th. They call it the North American storm. And as everybody knows, everybody was affected all the way down to the lower parts of Texas. Not so much Florida, but the rest of the United States was affected somehow in this storm. Prior to the storm, we were working really hard getting ready for the season here at Camp Riverview. And we're working on projects. I've been working on projects. We get these cabins ready, and we're pretty close But this storm sort of shut us down a little bit, and it's actually set us back a little bit. And we've been working hard to get back to that again. So the storm blows in. Mother Nature had a different idea, and the snow came, and we had a lot of freezing weather. 1 month later, we're still finding uh, problems, plumbing problems, broken pipes, and things like that. Uh, the winter storm plunged Texas into sub-freezing temperatures and overwhelmed the state's electrical grid. So it was, the power outages were more about the electrical grid than everything else. But that's another story, and I didn't necessarily want to talk about that because that's sort of politics, and that's really not why I'm here tonight. But so everybody lost power. Not everybody, but I think it was 4.5 million Texan homes and businesses were without power during this storm. Now, Texas is not made up for cold weather like that. They don't have plows and salt and means to take care of the snow, and a lot of the plumbing is not set up, even for homes, campgrounds, and everything else, aren't set up for freezing weather. So there was a lot of problems. Not to exclude the plumbing stores ran out of supplies because they're not used to carrying that kind of quantities. So we're still having problems finding fittings, trying to come up with different ways to plumb things, because you have copper and PVC, PEX, and all different types of plumbing. But anyway, it's been a challenge. Initially, we probably lost, when everything froze, we probably lost 12 to, I don't know, 24 faucets or valves, or, you know, those types of things. That was initially because we did go through and pressurize the lines and clear out the water and try to winterize. But unfortunately, there was water trapped at different places. And when water freezes, it cracks lines, it cracks fittings, and it cracks copper and everything else. James Cantonese, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming by and moderating for us. I sure do appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well up there in Pennsylvania. I guess the weather's starting to warm up. Michael Holland, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I sure do appreciate that. RV America, how are you? Thanks for coming by. That is awesome. I see Uncle Lisa's still hanging around. It's good to see you too. So initially we had some problems, and then, you know, we started to fix things. Now, as far as our camper was concerned, we did lose power for about 36 hours. Then the power came back on, but it was rolling brownout. So that it'd be on for a while and it'd be off for a while. So we dealt with that. We got through it. I did have a broken water line under one of my wheel wells. I fixed it within about 2 days, and we had galley water, so we were okay. And with the electric back, we did pretty good. Some people didn't do quite as well, but we managed. It's just campgrounds in Texas aren't built to stand the freezing weather. We don't have frost-free faucets. We don't have water lines down in the ground 3 feet. You know, a lot of the plumbing is PVC and CPVC, and that stuff, when it's brittle, it cracks. Uncle Lisa Production says, I'm hanging around, Steve Turtle, not because the good foot joke, but despite of it. I see you're waiting around to the next bad joke. And there will be one. I'm sure. However, if you guys have a really good joke and you'd like it told on the Steve Turtle Show, go ahead and send it to me in an email or message, or I don't know, pigeon. I don't know, something. Back to the story. Blah, 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 blah. I think I got ahead of myself. All right, here we've got 25 cabins, something like that, and about 80 campsites. So we've had quite a bit of damage. We got, initially, when the weather got better, we got everything repaired that we knew of. But then there's things that are in the wall hidden that you don't see. So just recently we started to pick up, people are starting to come out, and we're starting to rent these cabins, and the water behind the wall was on and leaking out between the walls, and nobody really knew it. So we had a complaint that the shower wasn't working. I went to look at the shower, and obviously when the shower was turned on, the hole in the pipe shot the water down through the wall. Anyway, long story short, we had to replace the shower valve, and that's a pain in the rump because you can't get to it within the shower without taking the shower out. So we go outside around to the back and cut a big old hole in the back of the cabin to get to this valve. And then you have to reverse engineer it because it was put in from the inside, not the outside. Anyway, a lot of work. We just repaired that one, and that was Wednesday last week. Got that one repaired. I walked around the corner of the cabin, and the lady in the next cabin over says, "Oh yeah, ours leaks too." My husband was back there and he saw it. And anyway, make a long story short, if I can. Oh, she says too late. My story's already too long. That's the disembodied voice of Jill Turtle. So on the back side of the cabin, I look, and yeah, there's all the water. So we start tracking that down, trying to figure out where that breaks out. This breaks different. It's not a valve. It's up higher. It's up by the shower, but it still had to cut a hole in the back of the cabin to fix it. That was Wednesday. I left Wednesday. No, that was Tuesday. Wednesday, my counterpart comes in, and he had to repair 2 more. So we've had quite an ordeal trying to get them all caught up, make sure everything wasn't leaking. Today I go to work. We got a leak in the bathhouse. So I spent the better part of the afternoon plumbing more stuff. So the Texas campgrounds have taken a really hard hit in trying to recover from this winter storm. And like I said, we're still finding things now. I think we're pretty well caught up. All the sites are rented. All the cabins are rented. So they'll get a really good test this week, and hopefully we won't have any leaks and we can get through a very good weekend. It looks like it's going to be a great weekend for camping. Temperature's good, the skies are blue, and everybody's out cooking and having a good time, which is great. All right, where am I at? And the big thing is, you know, not necessarily just the aggravation of getting it done, trying to get ready for the camping season. It's the cost. That's a lot of cost. Labor cost and part cost. Valves are very expensive. And anyway, so it's sort of a thing that happens. And, you know, do you prepare for the winter storm that never happens, or do you just recover from the winter storm that did happen? I don't know. It's not my job to make that decision, but I guess everybody's challenged with just that. And I did not know this in my research I was doing. There have been 5 horrific winter storms that have gone down in Texas history. And I'm not a Texan. I'm not from Texas, but I've lived here a couple times, and I do like the area. And I know it gets cold, but not this cold, not like this last storm. I mean, that was like abnormal. However, there was a panhandle blizzard in 1957, just a couple years before I was born. They had 10 to 20 inches. I did not know that. That's a lot of snow for Texas. They had drifts that were 15 to 30 feet deep. And I saw the pictures. Google it. You'll see them. And then there was a Houston snowstorm of 1960. They got 4.4 inches that hit the ground, and it was the most that Houston had in a very long time. It doesn't take a lot of snow to slow Texans down. And then there was a San Antonio snowstorm in 1985. It was left more than a foot of snow, but it was more than 100 years since the last big snow for San Antonio. And then the winter storm Goliath of 2015 was a full-blown blizzard. Snow drifts of 8 feet were reported at the Air Force Base out the next to Texas-Mexico border, and the winds reached nearly 50 miles per hour, which I think is pretty good. And then the North American ice storm of 2017 was the worst storm in 10 years, covered nearly 1,000 miles and caused downed trees and power outages. So I guess my point is that everybody struggles in Texas with cold weather, freezing temperatures, snow, ice, things like that, because they're just not set up for it, and it doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. So we get a snowstorm and we're like, that shouldn't happen. Well, it does. And Mother Nature, she decides when she wants to give us a dose of reality, and we just sort of deal with it because we don't have any control over it. And I just wanted to talk about that. I had actually thought that I was going to talk about work camping jobs that asked for people for more than 40 hours or 40 hours. And I didn't really feel it. I wanted to talk about this winter storm. I thought it was very interesting. And since that's what I've been doing for the last week, I feel like a plumber. All right, moving right along. That's it. Now we're going to talk a little bit about work camping news, jobs, and gate guard information. At least that's what I want to do. Uh-oh. What was that? Woo! Boondock Charlie, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I sure do appreciate it. I'm going to go back into the chat a little bit and see. We got Harry Leisure. He popped in. It's good to have you here, Harry. I saw somebody else. Who else was it? Nick's Picks. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. I sure do appreciate it. And I did say hello to Gina Payne. She's awesome. She has a live stream after, I don't know, is Gina, are you doing the live stream in place of Donovan for tomorrow night? Let everybody know in the chat if you would. Caribou Dave says Texas is great. All right. I thought I missed somebody. It's good to see everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Did I see RV on the wayside? No. RV underway in here. It's good to have you, Rick. It's good to see you. Caribou Dave says work camping. I'm supposed to be talking about work camping. All right, here we go. As you know, I have 3 websites I sort of follow as far as work camping jobs. I check them out, see what's going on, and try to keep an idea of what we might be doing next. And we have no idea. We just know that we're leaving here May 15th. But I did run across our hotline jobs in Work Camper News, and we had 165 ads in the last 14 days as of today. Texas led with 19 jobs. California and Colorado were tied with 15 jobs each. And I like to look at that because it gives me an idea how the ebb and flow of work camper information is. But I did realize that when you click on that and you sort it, it'll give you the number of jobs in each state. Within minutes, I don't know if somebody in the background's changing stuff, but you can click on it again, it'll change. So it changes a good bit. But I like to do it each week. It gives me an idea of the numbers. Pennsylvania, Millbridge Village Camp Resort is still looking for some work campers. It's a pretty good deal. Jill and I, we work there. We love the owners. We love the area and the Amish community. And there's just so much to do there and so much value. It's a really great place to work and really good compensation. So if you're looking for a work camper job and you want to do 15 to 20 to 25 to 30 hours a week, full hookup paid and paid for all hours work, that's a great place to go. And you'll really like it. I think they're paying $10 an hour for all hours work. Then in Texas, right here at Camp Riverview, you can come and see Steve Turtle and work at Camp Riverview because they have an ad in Work Camper News, and they're looking for a couple to do a little cleaning and do a little office work and outside work. So it's a little of everything, full hookup spot, all hours paid, and they're paying $12 an hour because it's Texas, and Texas always does it better. So there's 2 jobs that are in hotline jobs, and if you're interested in those, you go on over to Work Camper News and check them out. Work Camping Jobs had 258 jobs posted in the last 30 days, and 122 were full hookup and pay. And I thought that was pretty awesome. 122 jobs. Now, last week we had 430 jobs between those 2 websites. And there's a lot of other websites out there, to include volunteer.gov and a whole bunch of others. So for me, it's a good indication of where we're at. Now, we're down by about 7 jobs, but I think the margin of error is probably within 7, at 423 this week. The WorkAmpers Facebook group, they often post jobs, either by people that have worked at a campground and now want to share that, or the owners or the managers have posted them as well. Wellington Campground Park in Lee, New Hampshire is looking for help. Wild West Ranch at RV Resort in Maricopa, Arizona is looking for help. And Lincoln Woodstock Holiday KOA, located in Woodstock, New Hampshire, is looking for work campers. And Peach County RV Park, located right here in the beautiful hill country of Texas at Stonewall, Texas. They're all looking for help. And if you're looking for a job, might be a good place to start. And I got those from the Facebook group, Work Campers. Pretty awesome. I think they're running somewhere around, I don't know, 50,000 followers. Moving right along. Gate guards. It's looking better down in the oil field. Now, I seen Dora in here, and they are always gate guarding. They said that she said she's trapped down in Galveston. Don't know why. They might be taking a break. But the gate guard industry looks like they're picking up. They're starting to advertise. Guard One still has an ad in WorkAmper News looking for 24/7 out of your RV gate guards. Marie Lopez at Guard One is also looking. Timekeepers, as of 3/17, has an immediate opening for timekeepers for a couple in South Texas. It's a 24/7 gate. And who did I miss? Oh, Patty Lopez, as of 3/18, is looking for a set of guards. Now, this particular one, I think, is a relief guard, where they're only looking for somebody to go out there and cover somebody for Saturday, which is tomorrow. I don't know if it's filled. But if you're looking for a gate guard job, you know how to do it. You go down to Texas and you get a hold of a gate guard security company. You go down to Texas and you wait for a job to pop up, and they'll call you. It's sort of like being in the queue, so you can get printed. And this is one that I hadn't seen in a while. How much time do I have? Oh, I got plenty of time. Spartan Protection Services. As of 3/15, they have a position available in Pecos, Texas city limits. This is not normal. 24/7 or a shack or anything like that. But this is a night shift for 11 hours. They're going to pay you $150 for 11 hours on a night shift. And you must live off-site in an RV park. So you got to figure out your cost of the RV park and all that good stuff. They're saying that the range for the RV parks in Pecos is between $350 and $400 a month. You figure it out, see if you think it's a good deal. I'm just putting out the information, but that is Spartan Protective Services, and it's a night shift. And I like to talk about the WorkAmper stuff, and I know if you've been around a while, you know how to Google stuff and find out jobs and things like that, but there's a lot of people that may not. And for those people, I want to reach out and give them a little information. You might not fill these particular jobs, but those companies I called out are hiring, and those jobs that I posted on different campgrounds hire work campers. So maybe that's your lead. I don't know, but I hope that you find the job that makes you happy in your full-time RVing, work camping adventures. All right, now what time is it? Oh my goodness, I got somebody waiting in the green room, and they're gonna come up here and we're gonna talk about getting our numbers ready. Getting our channel numbers ready. Rowdy One, you're disqualified. Whoa, Nelly RV Adventures. Good to see you, Lucy. How are you? My goodness. Lucy from Whoa Nelly RV Adventures. I love the way that rolls. See, Nursing Our Travel Bug says we will be looking to work camp in Florida after Mayberry. Curious when they start showing up on WorkAmper News. And WorkAmper News website, the hot list jobs, they post jobs daily. If you're a member, you see them daily. If you are a unpaid member, you see them in an email every 14 days, but you got to go register, and there is an unpaid membership, and you can see jobs that are 14 days old.
But she may be asking for what season, when do they start advertising?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is it when do they post the jobs or when do they show up? I'm not sure about when they show up. But if you have the lowest membership, paid membership, you see them in 7 days. If you have a diamond membership, you see them immediately. And I hope I didn't confuse the issue. But going over to WorkAmper News, if you're not a member, go ahead and become a member and tell them Steve Turtle sent you. And I'll get a little credit. They'll give me a month's membership. And you can do the same thing when you become a member. Shout it out and tell the world. All right, what else did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed a whole bunch. Caribou Dave Adventures says, I can start at Mohican Wilderness May 20th. Well, 15th to the 20th, we could make it. I don't know if Jill would let me do that. We got a baby to get out of the oven. Day's Great Adventure. Hello, Steve and Jill. We are finished with our last day of gate guarding job today. We worked for J&G Security. It was a great experience, and we'll be back in the fall to work again. You know, the gate guarding experience is all depend on the individual. Some people love it, some people hate it, and some people can't get enough of it. And I think it has a lot of value for the things that or for the amount of money they give you, for the time and effort that you have to put in to get that money. I think it's an outstanding gig. I still want to go back, but I'm not sure when. All right, where we at? I know, got all sidetracked. If I missed a question, I apologize. Sometimes I start talking and you know, I just rattle on. Joe A, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Sure do appreciate it. All right, let's get them channel numbers ready. I'm gonna bring this guy up from the green room and give it up for our friend and your friend too, Donovan from RVO. Oops. Hey, where's the rest of you?
Left it in Galveston.
Oh my, you're just ahead.
Thanks. Do you remember when you were a little girl and we went to the stable to ride the ponies when we were younger?
Yeah.
And you were like, why are those people riding those horses without any saddle? And I explained to you that that's called riding bareback, right?
Yeah.
And then you were so excited when we got back. Your mom got mad at me because when she asked you how you enjoyed your pony ride, you said you saw grown-ups riding naked and got me in trouble. And I just think that's awful. But anyway.
I didn't mean naked. I meant bareback.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what you said. Hey, by the way.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern, It's About Time Now in my slot.
Okay.
And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, Van Life with Gina follows.
Okay. There's a scheduling
and then the
correction.
Next Saturday, I'll be back.
And then next Saturday, Donovan will be back.
Yes.
All right. So we got that. We're good.
Yes.
Real quick, Mellow Nomadic Adventures ask, do I have a favorite work camping job? Jill and I love to work camp at campgrounds. We enjoy the atmosphere, the people, and the work. Going forward, we don't know. We're always looking for that crazy kind of job, and you know, maybe we'll find it. I just did the interview this last Wednesday. I posted video, and the couple there was talking about interpreter and docent jobs, and I think we would like to do something like that, but we're still looking. But right now, we're just doing campground jobs, and we enjoy it. Okay, that was a little side
That's
note.
great,
Sorry about
Steve.
that, Mr. Donovan.
Hey, when Marshall asks a question, you answer. That's great.
Yeah, that was Marshall. You want to do some
you want to try a channel?
You want to do a community something or another?
A community
Let's start with this one.
CS, that's channel supporters. That means you don't have content, but you come here and support everybody else and enjoy the show just like all the ones that are channel creators. So if you are a CS, please put CS in the chat room right now. And B-Bear, I can be all here. That's a possibility. I might change it up before this is over.
B-Bear, you can put your NNCS in there. It's all good. Harry Leisure is a channel supporter.
There's B-Bear.
You know, B-Bear has 25 subscribers.
She's just so likable when she puts in NNCS. He's made me feel bad I ever changed it.
Yeah.
3 generations.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming by. Sure do appreciate that. I appreciate all you CSs. I know there's a handful of you out there.
Oh, I got in trouble.
What happened?
It's 7:30 Eastern. I was thinking Central. So it's about time now to be on 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And Van Life with Gino will be at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
it's my time slot, but I can't remember those things. So
yeah, I have the same problem. I'm going to blame it all on you.
Thanks. Hey, do we have any other? Oh, Rowdy won.
Rowdy won. He just woke up. You know, he's sitting there having his little afternoon, evening drink, and he probably fell asleep.
His hottie toddy.
Hottie toddy. Yeah. Thank you very much, all you CSs. I sure do appreciate your support, and everybody else does it also. What's next? You think we should do new?
Yeah, I think new would be good.
All
Maybe
right,
I'll change.
You disappeared.
Oh, B-Bear was getting uncomfortable, so I had to put my shirt back on and put my body back together. So if you're new,
that was a whole turtle thing. Your little head popped out. That was cool. Was that for me?
Just for you, man. That's why I do these stupid things. If you're new, that means you have under 100 subscribers, and we'd love to know how many you have. So type in new in the chat and then put how many subscribers you have so we can all make sure we come visit you. And
Absolutely.
You should visit us back when you see us show up and comment on your videos, because that's how we do it.
This is how we do it.
You gonna tell them about that right there, Steve?
Here's what? This is how we do it. Subscribe, watch, comment. Go over to the channel, watch a video. Leave them a comment. Tell them how much you enjoyed the video. Hit like. Share it out to your friends and neighbors and on your social, your Twitter and your Instagram and Teddy Bear and all them other ones.
Man, I can't do it. You rock that. I got to start learning from you. That was perfect.
Yeah, we
didn't have any news.
No news. Whoa, Nelly RV Adventure says she's old.
Oh, that's not true.
Did
you see this guy over here?
Huh?
Nothing. What's next, Steve?
Hold on. Whoa. I think it's the YouTube. No,
Oh, I love this thing.
Yeah.
I love being on your show. U5, that means you're under 500, but you're over 100. So if you're in that little range, please put U5 in there and tell us how many subscribers you have.
Caribou Dave is a U5 with 424. It's a good life with Dora and Ed, she wants to know, do you post after the live stream what each channel is needing so we can follow up? Not necessarily. If you go back into the live stream at about 7:45 into the live stream, you can come back and look at the chat. So the chat should be in the live stream again, and you can find all that information.
And just so you know, sometimes it takes an hour or two before it comes in with the chat. So just be patient when you come back.
Yeah. YouTube has to analyze everything, make sure it's all kosher. We didn't want anybody
you have to
coming
make sure
up in
Steve
here.
has his clothes on so he doesn't get uncopyrighted. That's why.
Right. Yeah. Riding a horse on bareback.
Desert Adventures in Arizona, 412.
Oh, yes. Yes. And Avenger RV Adventure. U5.
Steve, 438.
The real Steve at 438. And Rowdy One says, since I have 0, which is under 100, can I be new?
You can be anything you want, Rowdy One. You've grandfathered into all of it.
You know, Rowdy One's special. He's got a bottle opener that probably no one else has. Oh, look, B Bear says, Donovan, please do not call Steve old. I'll be his age in May.
Look at it this way, B Bear. You're always going to be younger than Steve Turtle.
Yes, that is true.
Do we have any hour helpers?
Hold on, let's look. Oh, no, you want to jump over to there? What about
did I forget something? Man, just when I thought I was going to get you, you're so quick.
Trying to jump.
Dang it, I tried to trick you. I was going to be like, what are you doing? I said getting close. That's what I was going to do to you.
Yeah, we could go backwards one night.
So getting close, that's GC. That means you're between 500, but not quite hit 1,000 yet. Please put GC in there with the total number of subscribers you have. Remember, a lot of these people are getting close to changing their levels. I mean, we had 3 people in the 400s just about to get to the getting close level. That's halfway home.
All right. So did you put yours in?
Oh, I don't even know what it is. Marshall.
He's my Lord.
562 at Mellow Nomadic Adventures. That's a good channel. You people need to check that one out.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I really like the way he's doing his van. The way he explains it. He explains it very well. Camping Therapy. She's at 888 with her privies and prims, and 802 with Camping Therapy, which is pretty awesome.
Whoa, Nelly RV Adventures. They're at 921.
I know.
And sadly, since I've been gone for, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe, getting close to a month, and I may explain that in a couple of weeks here, what's going on, but I lost 6 subscribers, so I'm back down to 910.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Adventures in Xanadu's at 545.
Yeah, 545. It's good to see you here, too. Sure do appreciate it. All right, what do we got left? How about the champions? No. Help with hours.
Yeah, help with hours. What does that mean? So that means that someone has reached their 1,000 subscribers, but they have not yet got their 4,000 watch hours, what gets them to the ultimate goal of being monetized. These are the people, if you're an HH, you know how many hours you need, go ahead and put HH in the total hours you have left to get. Because these people are the ones you want to watch their playlists and help them get over that hurdle that we'd all like to meet, which I'll probably never get there, but I'm excited about watching other people do it.
There's so much love. You'll be fine.
Look at that. RV America only needs 101 hours.
101 hours. That's really close.
That is very close. I mean, they should have it by morning.
Yes.
If even 10 of you run their playlist tonight when you go to bed.
That's
How
like
hard is that?
That's like 2 live streams. That's it.
And it's about time now. They need 1880. They have made a huge climb toward that. And they're the ones taking my place. So make sure you run their playlist because, I mean, that's doing me a favor too, because they've done nothing but help me during this time.
Yes.
And so keep in mind, if you run the playlist, you have to leave the volume on. It doesn't mean you can't turn your speakers down or plug your headphones in while you're away. And that's how that works. All right.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. How about the last one?
Channel champions. That's the ones who've met those goals we just got done talking about. If you're a channel champion, you're here enjoying the community and paying it forward and helping others. And we cannot say thank you enough for that. So please put a CC in there and just let us know who you are.
My nose looks red. My nose look red?
Oh, I just thought that I wasn't going to make fun of you. I just thought you always looked like Bozo when you got on this show. I don't.
No, Rudolph.
Oh, Rudolph. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Rudolph's funnier than the clown that you are.
Rowdy One says he needs 10,000. And we have Full Time Dream. They're channel champions. Nick's Picks. Van Life with Gina Payne. And Happy Place Camping. And B Bear. Oh, no. Steve Turtle is a channel champion. Yeah, there you go.
It's a Good Life with Dora and Ed said their channel champions just passed 2,000 subs. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, they're doing really good, really good. Whoop, whoop.
You know, when you were talking about the bad weather, because I know I got to go because you got things to do, but I want to mention that after you showed how rare it is to have these bad weather in Texas, you still won't convince Camper Life that it doesn't happen every year, and he's not coming back. How awful is that? And he's not even here to defend himself, which is why I have no problem talking about him, even if he was.
His ears are ringing. Well, look, thank you very much for stopping by. I sure do appreciate it. We're going to do something else. I think we're going to transition over here to this Caribou Dave.
Okay, here I go.
See you later. Oh, my Lord. What the heck?
The Caribou Dave is not here. This is Dr. Cornelius Brown.
Oh, no. We got Dr. Brown. That's not good.
Yes. Well, the Caribou Dave is, let's say, is stuck in the little room just down the hall from me. He says, turn on the water pump. I can't get out. And I was like, no.
Hey,
so, being a doctor...
Hold on just a minute. Camping Therapy bought a new camper. She said she said it 3 times already. So I can't wait to see what you got, Doreen. I'm really excited about whatever you had.
If she's not going to go camping, she can't keep buying campers. No.
Okay. All right. Dr. Brown. Tell me, what's going on, sir?
So I was riding shotgun today in the giant Yukon called Norma for enormous Yukon, and there was a crosswind blowing, and the gas mileage was like 7.9 mpg.
Well, good thing.
And the roads in Birmingham zuck.
Well,
all the stuff you thought was safe on the shelves, not in Birmingham.
So, which road was it?
I-65.
Oh, I-65. So there you go, live from Dr. Brown. I-65. Stay away from it. Crosswind.
Oh no, I'm in those. I am in. We are in. I don't know where I am. Somewhere in Alabama. I'm in the Alabama.
Okay, undisclosed.
North of Birmingham, about half an hour. Boondockers welcome. Very nice people.
Yes. Yeah. That's what you said last night.
So I was on the road, and the truck stop had a pharmacy. I walk into the pharmacy, and I said to the pharmacist, "Excuse me, sir, do you have the cotton balls?" And he says, "Is this kind of a joke?"
I had that once.
It's not the cotton mouth. Different problem.
Yes. Go ahead. Give me another one.
Okay. So a woman comes to me and says, "Doctor, for the last 8 months, my husband has thought he is a lawnmower." And I was like, "Oh, that's terrible. Why did you not bring him in sooner?" She goes, "Because the neighbor just returned him yesterday." For some reason, he had green teeth.
Oh, you think he was gnawing at the grass?
Apparently. Just trying to get your goat. My mouse is trying to close things. There we go. I got. Wait, I have another one.
Okay,
I am not only a doctor, I'm a BSer. I am also a psychiatrist or psychologically disturbed.
Yes.
No. Anyway,
Yes.
So a man walks into the office. He has a cucumber in his nose, a carrot in his left ear, a banana in his right ear, and he says, "What is the matter with me?" And I'm like, "Silly, you are not eating properly."
Yeah, he missed all the wrong holes.
Steve Turtle, shame on you.
I know. All right.
Hey, did you follow? Have you been using the rock or the toilet paper in the turtle mobile? For to save space.
Rock.
Okay, I recommend a good rock that you can take for granted.
Yes. Rocks I can take for granted.
Watch out for the fire ant rocks. Bad news.
Yes.
You look like the monkey. You walk like the monkey. With the big monkey thing going on.
Yes.
The campers are very funny when the ground is wet in Alabama due to storms and you don't put your stabilizer jacks down, and when you laugh, your camper goes a woomba, woomba, woomba.
We've been through that, and we were in Corpus Christi, and it went woomba, woomba, woomba. Must be similar.
Uh-huh. Okay. What you got? You got something said for Dr. Brown? Hit me.
I'm way off cue. I got a whole bunch of St. Patty Day jokes. It's like, what's a leprechaun?
Oh, go ahead. Look at the Irish.
What's? Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Stand by.
You got your Irish.
I have a green hat.
Put your kilt on. No.
Hey, it's Steve Tattle. I have a green hat on now.
I try my Irish, but my wife says it sounds like Spanish. What is a leprechaun's favorite type of music? Shamrock and roll.
Oh, it's like a cereal.
Why did the leprechaun go outside?
Because it was, I don't know.
No, he went outside to sit on his patio.
Uh-oh.
You're no fun. When does Valentine's Day come after St. Patrick's Day? In the dictionary. Tell me about your trip. So you're in Alabama, or where are you?
Yeah, I started in the Florida a couple days ago, and I spent a couple days in Mariana. I've been using Boondockers Welcome.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I'm gonna go up there. I'm on the Kentucky's like 200 miles, 290 up to the caves area.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I was boondocking. So Dr. Brown's got his lanterns out for you.
I see that, Doctor. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Are they?
And
oil lamp?
I've got oil lamps. This one's olive oil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know olive.
Tell you what, it's actually it's 46 out now, and it's like warm at this end of the camper.
Oh my goodness! I went over my time. I was having so much fun.
Crap! Okay, I'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. Oh my goodness. I've got all carried away. I was talking too much. I'm sorry. It's about now. It's about time now. Says we like your jokes. I don't know. I have a good time. I have a great bunch of people that come in and join me. I'm still working on the live stream. I don't want to talk too much because Meant to Be RVing, she's having her live stream. The links are in the chat and also at the very beginning of the chat. I pinned it to the chat. So get on over there and check out Meant to Be RVing. They're going to do one of those scavenger hunts, which I find really, really interesting. It's really funny and fun to watch. So thanks everyone for coming by and spending a little time with me. I apologize for any technical difficulties and the lack of me being able to see the chat from time to time, Doreen. But I love you all and I appreciate you all and I hope you have a great weekend. We're going to have a great weekend. We're going to have good weather. No more snow. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Thanks, Donovan. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. If you like this story, click like down below and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you get a notification every time I post a new story because you don't want to miss one. I'll see you next week. Until later, bye.